Like, I've never played D&D, but even I know that bards have a particular proclivity for penetration. Sapna Nuggets, and welcome to Bard. Harder, faster, stronger, a lot of other adjectives as well. Let's begin, shall we? Subin, okay, Robin. Let's do the finishing touches. So your character you've chosen to play as a half-elf male bard. I presume that's the one in the title screen. Did you get that hint as well? Yeah, good. I thought you did. Uh-huh. I mean, I've lived my whole life as a girl, so it might be fun to play as a boy, you know? This is news to me. Wow, Robin. That was a dorky thing to say. I can't believe that Subin Park asked me to play that tabletop game with her. Wait, what? Oh. Wait. Wizards and Wyverns. I was gonna say, legally distinct from Dungeons and Dragons. You have Wizards and Wyverns. You can't sue, alright? You can't sue. It's fine. I guess this means Subin and I will get to see a lot of each other. Ooh, someone fancy Subin. I was so nervous when she asked me to play. She's so cool. I hope I don't mess it up. You most definitely will, especially with me at the controls. Someone who has never played D&D in their life. Stop. Why? There we go. Uh-oh. I think she's explaining the rules to me. Yeah, maybe. Like, this whole time we've just been having an inner monologue and they're like... I should probably try to focus, but this is really exciting. Robin. I gotta calm down. I can't. Robin. She probably just asked me to play because she needs a fourth player, not because she, like, I mean, I don't even know if she, like... Robin! Yes. I've been calling your name for 10 seconds. Oh, sorry, I guess I spaced out. Were you having an inner monologue? An internal monologue, even? I love that she steeples her hands. What? Psh, no. No. Psh. Do you need me to go over the rules again? Actually, yeah, could you teach me about the game? You're not... I've got limited time today. You're not gonna take me through the entirety of how to play Wizards and Wyverns. Well, to repeat myself, Wizards and Wyverns is a game where we make up the story as we go. You'll teach me the things your character does, and then I'll have to roll a 20-sided dice to see if it succeeds or fails. This is called making a check. The higher number you roll, the better the chances of success. A 20 will always succeed, and a 1 will always fail. That's the gist of it. Thank God. Subin, thank you. That was nice and short. Sweet. Thank you. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff to go on with Wizards and Wyverns. Legally distinct. But we'll come to that later on. There's more to it, but you figure it out as we play. Does that all make sense? Yeah, got it. Got it. I like her shirt. Can I has? No? Okay, fine. Well, anyway, congratulations on building your first Wizards and Wyverns character. I keep on wanting to say, like, Wizards and Warlocks. Oh, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. True, you literally could not have. Well, let's take a look at your sheet. Wait. Now, those are some stats. We have Wizards and Wyverns character. Name blank, because I presume we're going to name it. Level 1. Class Bard. Race Half-Elf. Alignment. Chaotic Sexy. -1 to Strength. 0 Dex. -1 to Constitution. +1 to Intelligence. +3 to Wisdom. And +6 to Charisma. I don't... Wait, does it not? I'm pretty sure it can only... Can it? I don't know. I've never played D&D, but I'm pretty sure it only goes up to +5. There you go. There's only one thing left to do. You haven't picked a name for him. Oh, what would you like to name your bard? Do you know what? Topo J. I mean, it makes sense. There's no way that I would be a chaotic, sexy half-elf bard. But Topo Jahe. Topo Jahe. There we go. Topo Jahe. That is an interesting choice. Wait, can I go back? Can I go? I can, thank God. Right, okay. We're not gonna go with Topo Jahe. That would be a bit too difficult to say all the time. We'll go with just Topo, right? Topo's fine. This is an interesting choice. Friends call him Topo. Topo Jahe is the full royalty name that they were given at birth, but to friends it's Topo. I think it fits. He's going to be the most charming, sexiest, dashing-est bard in all the lands. So he needs the perfect name. Topo Jahe. Dashing-est. Well, I'll see you on Monday then, to start our first game. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Oh, actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you. Yes. Never mind. See you on Monday. Okay, see you then. Oh, let me know if you remember your question. I'm glad you're playing with us. See you Monday. 6 months later. I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and say that we never asked that question. Brave Sir Mobblebron. Kitty! Sithis Direblade, the thief. Wise Arabelle, the Archmage, and of course, the dashingest bard in all the land, Topo Jahe. It's been a long, arduous journey, but now, at long last, you realise that it is time for your greatest adventure to end. It's the final boss. It's Skeletor. A burst of thunder cracks loudly, shaking the very rafters of the palace. The lightning illuminates the skeletal, hideous visage of Volkazar, the Lord of Crawling Bone. Your enchanted violin shakes in your sweaty palms as you hear his low, maniacal laugh. Mate, he's metal as fuck. You can see your friends suspended in cages behind them. They call out to you for help. Oh, I love the pink. That must cost so much money to dye. And the eyebrows. Topo, your only hope. Oh, wait. Topo, your only help. I believe in you. Play this very carefully, Topo. You'll have to outthink him. Meow. I just love the thought that Direblade doesn't actually talk, it's just meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, that canonically now, that's how they speak. Subtitles just show up for them as all. They have shoulder pads of subtitles. There you go. I've made it canonically make sense now. Ha! Volkazar slowly levels his gaze to stare at you, Topo. You're too late, little hero. 3 of your friends are now my prisoners. I only need 3 sacrifices to control World Brighter, the demi-dragon. And now you've arrived, just in time to die. You'll never get away with this, or I'll save my friends. Well, I mean, the friends are optional. I would like to save them, but the world... But fucking... I will save my friends. Oh, there's me. Oh, yes, and how do you plan on doing that? You're completely defenseless. You know that no harm may come to me when I'm safe in my lair. Besides, you don't even have a weapon. All you have is that silly little violin. What can you possibly do? What can you possibly do? I believe the answer is... flirt with Volkazar. Look, I've never played D&D, but even I know that bards have a particular proclivity for penetration. Hi, Presley. Presley's the meow 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 to you. What? Here we go. That will be the Archmage. Naya, I'm a guy, yay! That's the fucking dwarf. Interesting. I love Subin. Just for that. Just every now and then, just. Subin is staring really hard at me. Are they gonna kiss? This is so exciting. Balcazar and Topa are my OTP. It's been 3 seconds in. How can it be your your OTP has existed for a grand total of 4 seconds? Presley, you and me and you. We're synced up. That's what makes it so thrilling. There's so much new relationship energy. He's trying to murder us. Are you really gonna flirt your way out of this, Robin? Well, I mean, we put all of our stats into charisma. All of the spells that we know are kink related. I guess I did just decide to do that. Well, nothing that I can do but commit to it, I guess. I don't have any choice. I'm sure this is gonna... No, it's not that we didn't have any choice. There's plenty of choices in life. The thing is we're sure that this is gonna work. There's only one thing to do when faced up against Balcazar, the completely not copyrighted Skeletor. And that's to get down to some flirting. Come on, you guys, have a little faith. Topo is the most charming, sexiest, dashingest bard in all the land. If anyone can succeed in convincing a Death Lord to renounce evil, it's Topo J. Yay, I believe in you, my paladin. Sir Mabelbrand starts cheering for you inside his cage. This is so silly. Hold on, let's see what our mighty Wyvern Master has to say about the matter. Just the whole time, Subin's like, while they talk, I need to figure out how this is gonna go. The entire gaming table is silent as Subin stares at me impassively. Well, her gaze is so intense, my heart's skipping a beat. She's getting ready to speak. How do you know? Are you sure you wish to pursue this course of action? Yes, I am. Balcazar won't hold back. Flirting with Balcazar, the Lord of Crawling Bone, King of the Putrid Waste, bringer of the blight unending, high wizard notorious in the dark star which blots out the morning sun, is, well, a risky proposition to say the least. Topo lives fast and sometimes eats ass, so it's fine. Balcazar doesn't have an ass. It's gonna make that slightly more difficult, but it still lives fast. So I ask you again, are you sure? The illusion of choice. I'm sure. Oh shit, we're doomed. This should be interesting. Wait! Mia, so much energy. Very well, it is decided. Topo the Bard, in your desperate attempt to rescue your friends, you have chosen to flirt with Balcazar. This battle has now become a war of wills. Let the story continue. Alright then, what are we going to do? I raise my magic violin and I start to play Waltz of Wooing. What? Wait, sorry. What? Oh. Meow. Wait, that was more of a... Brilliant maneuvering, my young bard. The power of that music will make Balcazar more invulnerable to your aura of flirtatiousness. I have that equipped. Yes! Oh, I see it up here. Play as many songs as you can and he'll be hopelessly entranced. Shut up! Shy.
You would dare to use your musical magic on me? I despise oromancy! It's cheating! I hate it, hate it, hate it!
As your song continues, Volkazar slowly softens. Your elven friend is dead wrong, you know. Oromancy can only affect those who have the ability to love and the to have ears. I don't see any ears under that fashionable cloak. Your song continues, and Volkazar's pinprick eyes gleam maliciously. Aw, cute.
And since I have no love in my heart, I can't be touched. So you should probably just give up now. Stop that. Cut it out.
Your song continues, and Volkazar begins to laugh.
Fine, fine, then go ahead and waste your last reserves of magic on that silly strumming. It won't be affected by your inconsequential desperation.
Your song continues.
Come to think of it, it's been over 600 years since someone flirted with me. Ha! Well then, Bard, your paltry attempts will surely amuse me. If you're going to flirt with me, it had better be impressive. So take your best shot!
You can do it, young Bard. Now that I know this, you have this in control of Mobblebron. Let the magic flow through you. Meow. What are you going to do? Alright, let's think about this. Make an investigation check, make a deception check, make a seduction check. Now, the thing about the waltz of wooing is that it is a low, slow, melodic dance. It's not a race to the finish line. Also, this wee musical note, as you can see, is nowhere near the finish line. So seduction is not quite in the cards yet. However, let's make an investigation check. I'll roll for investigation. You rolled a 19. That's very good. Aha, I choose correctly, and my music is getting better. It's working. Excellent. Lady Luck is on our side. Take a moment to search your surroundings. You notice that Volkazar seems to have put a lot of effort into the decor of his lair. I can see that. I don't think it hasn't escaped me the the repeating theme of claw-clutching balls. I understand. I get the subtle hint that you're laying out here. Also, that looks more like a bed than a throne, but... The fancy braziers behind Volkazar are fashioned in the shape of the dragon's claw. They match his staff. Perfectly. Could this have been intentional? Maybe he'll be flattered if I compliment his staff. It usually works. I mean, why wouldn't he? No man can resist a good staff compliment. Volkazar shakes off your first attempt.
Now, you little whelp, you have your practice attempt. And now your friends' lives are on the line. Flirt with me, if you dare.
Fire blazes in Volkazar's eyes as he challenges you. Now is your chance. What will you say? It's time to flirt. Okay, so wait, do I actually only have 3 attempts and that's why I've got... Ah, okay. Oh, what a nice staff you've got there. You play... He's very sat in that robe, or I've seen someone with such a fancy crown. Look, we know that the staff compliment will work, because who doesn't like a good staff compliment? Aha, it went up.
Yeah, you noticed.
Of course I did. Your staff matches the braziers. That can only mean one thing. You have excellent taste in interior design. You're fashionable and tasteful. Volkazar's eyes glimmer in rebellion.
Your words mean nothing to me! Everyone knows that I'm a legendarily good taste. How dare you try to woo me?
Volkazar stumbles back, covering his ears. Moving on. But your playing gets even more powerful.
No, cease this wretched musical onslaught!
Now that I've backed him down, this could be my chance to press my advantage. But how? Topo, use your mind invasion spell. Well, I've been saving it. Saving it for what? This is the final battle. If you know what makes Volkazar tick, you'll be better able to flirt with him.
I thought I told you to shut up! Stop helping him!
Okay, I've only one shot. I hold my violin aloft and I cast Mind Invasion. Yes. Meow. If I can get inside Volkazar's mind, I'll be able to learn so much more. And then my flirting will be unstoppable. Very well. You rolled a 16. Is it enough? Your spell is successful. The world shimmers and dissolves around you, but until suddenly you find yourself in a brand new location. Oh, it's his library of erotica. Where am I? Topu, you find yourself standing in an elegant library. Hundreds of leather tomes line the sleeves, and you realise that you must be inside Volkazar's mind. Is this his mind palace? Here you'll find all the information you need to flirt with him. Great. This is my chance to find the clues I need. Volkazar will probably react more strongly if I write songs about things that are important to him. It's in bold, therefore I should be paying attention to that. If I'm going to read through his memories, I should be careful to note important facts about his life. I'm going to keep my mind sharp. Topo, you only have a few minutes before the spell wears off. There are 3 books that have piqued your interest. Which ones will you read? Do we only have a choice? Can we choose all 3? I mean, you're giving me the option to exit, so I guess we can choose all 3. But obviously, we're going to read Volkazar's Dream Diary. Brackets. Private! You grab open the book and begin to read. The book appears to be several diary entries written in Volkazar's looping, swirling handwriting. It's very pretty. Which entry will you read? The arena, the statue, having lips, or Topu? Okay, I think we get to read all of them, so we'll read all of them. We'll start with the arena. This entry seems fairly recent. It's only a few weeks old. You quickly skim it. Dream diary. Dear Dream Diary. Oh, wait.
Wow, last night I had the weirdest dream. I have to write it down real quick. Okay, so I was back in the arena.
I don't know why he's suddenly British.
Fighting against my old pal, and then I looked down and I realized I wasn't wearing any pants. I tried to run for it, but then my dad showed up.
Of course.
It was all like, figures, figures. You're a disappointment to the family. What a terrible dream. I really got to stop summoning eldritch beings before bed. Yes. Or, you know, eating copious amounts of cheese. The entry ends here. Which entry will you read next? The statue. So let's see. Dad issues, old pal, arena, vicar. The entry is several months old, judging by the date. Okay, that's not how diaries work, but okay, quickly skim it. Dear Dream Diary. Oh man, phew. Last night I dreamed that the statue in my lair came to life.
Oh yeah, that's right, there's a statue at the side.
I was like, finally! But of course it was only a dream and I've been searching for a cure for her for so long. But she's still a statue. Seriously, how many years has it been now? And still no magic that can break the spell. Have I mentioned how much I hate oromancy?
Okay, so there's a spell on the statue, which is a person, and that's the reason that he hates oromancy? Having lips. Strange title. This entry seems to be about a few months old. Quickly skim, Dear Dream Diary.
Well, last night I dreamt I had lips. What a blast from the past. It's been so many decades since I had skin. Oh well, a nose. Oh, most importantly, lips. You know, nobody wants to kiss a skeleton who doesn't have any lips.
Tofu, mate.
But even more importantly, I can't play my favorite instrument without lips. It's better to make sure no one finds this dream diary. They might find out my secret, that there is one instrument that is my weakness. Okay, in that case, I won't write down what it is. Lips is a really weird word when you think about it. Lips, lips, lips.
That's actually just here. Man, I really picked a fucking rough voice for Skeletor there. Okay, this one's titled as me, that a few days ago.
Wow, what a freaking dream I had last night. For some weird reason, I dreamed about Topu, one of those adventurers who's coming to kill me. I've been watching them through my crystal ball on their way here, and that one guy, Topu. Anyway, in the dream, he, kicked down my door of my castle and then started playing me a song, and then we started smooching like there's no tomorrow. I've never felt this way about a guy before. Oh god, am I bisexual? No one must ever know! The secrets I keep with you, Dream Diary. What a ridiculous dream.
A little bit lower on the page, there are some things written in Volkazar's looping, cursive handwriting. Volkazar and Topu. Mr. Volkazar Topu. Mr. and Mr. Topu. This one is scratched now. Balcazar's alright, bud. I mean, if this is the end of the adventure, maybe we'll settle down with Balcazar. Start a farm. Vickers the Wizard. A fairy tale. Grapple in the book and begin to read. It seems as though the book is split into several chapters. Where to begin? Obviously chapter 3. If you've ever watched a film or anything like that, they open books, they go and they open it at the fucking middle, expecting to find information. So let's start at chapter 1. Once upon a time in a far-off city, there lived a young boy named Vickers. Wonder who that is. His father was court of Oriel City, and the young Vickers grew up with every luxury and refinement. This is a lot of information that I'm going to have to try and keep in my head. This is why they write stuff down in D&D, isn't it? However, the young lad faced a problem. He was obsessed with magic, and in the city of Oriel, the use of magic was restricted to only a select few. Vickers was forbidden from learning the magic of the arcane. However, Vickers did not let law stop him. Each night, when his father was asleep, Vickers would sneak out of the party home and visit the underground arena. Ah, the arena! Chapter 2. Whoa. I like that. Every night, young Vickers the Wizard would sneak away from home to visit the underground arena. It was here in the arena the young nobles from all over the city would compete in magical duels. These duels were exciting, violent, and highly illegal. Thus, Vickers was forced to don a disguise. He wore a mask and called himself the Scarlet Arachnid. Nice. He entered the tournament and duelled a great many foes. In the arena, each wizard would utilise a brand of magic as their speciality. Vickers easily defeated Halioth the Horrid, a wizard of flame. He also had no trouble with Ceribald the Cold-Hearted, and the wizards of the arena began to celebrate his victories. However, Vickers faced his greatest foe when he was pitted against Numir the Nightbreaker. Okay. The heroic Vickers. Man, how times have changed. The heroic Vickers squared off against Numir the Nightbreaker. The elven woman Numir was the most feared foe in the arena. Oh, lightning. So not weak against fire, not weak against ice, weak against lightning. Noted. When they fought, Numir's spirit was the light of light and shook the ground with thunder. Thunder even, sorry. Vickers was greatly impressed by her combat capabilities. In all his days, he had never seen such a brilliant, entrancing display of lightning magic. Hint. So he likes to have his nipples hooked out. He doesn't have nipples. Mourns the pity. Despite Numir's skill, the Vickers overcame her with his own dark powers. In the end, Vickers was the victor. Vickers was the victor. Victor, say that 7 times fast. Go. As the crowd cheered and screamed, a hooded figure in the stands watched and waited. Vickers slipped into the crowd and fled for home, desperate to return before his father awoke. He was stopped in the alleyway with a man in a hood. "Speak with me, my child," the man said. "Your power is so great that I can teach you, but I can teach you of a way to make it still greater." This is how he became whoops, I already did that one. Skip. We already did that one. Who are you? This is how he became a warlock skeleton. Dark Lord Boner. Who are you? The young Vickers asked, aghast. I go by many names, they always go by many names. However, my most well-known is Fate Father. Vickers was stunned. He had only heard of the Fate Father in fairy tales and legends. According to the old tales, Fate Father was said to push promising individuals towards grand destinies and then disappear with the rising sun. The Fate Father spoke. "Tell me, what do you love?" "Nothing, but the joy of playing a flute." Flute! "The cool feel of the wind on my skin and the smell of a rose." Gotcha. Flute, wind, rose. Windy flute with a rose on the end of it placed on his cold skin. Gotcha. It's all up here. It's all up here. I'm prepared to forget all of this in the next 30 seconds. "Tell me, what do you desire?" "I desire power, wisdom, and eternal life." Gotcha. "Tell me, what would you give up? What would you give up the former in order to receive the latter?" Okay. Vickers considered for a moment and then nodded. "Very well, if you're willing to pay the price. You must give up all of the... you must travel the river, cross the mountains, and speak with the Wish Mother." Okay, Fate Father is asking me to go and speak to his ex-wife, the Wish Mother, across the rivers and over mountains. She will give you all you desire as long as you pay her the proper price. So saying, the Fate Father gifted young Vickers with a map. And then, just as legends say, he vanished with the rising sun. Great. And so Joy Vickers set out on his journey. The book ends. Would you like to reread a chapter? No. My Life in Images, a Volkazar portrait album. Crack open the book. The page is covered with shimmering portraits that seem to swirl at your touch. Which image would you like to examine? There's many. Leaving home. This painting is of Volkazar standing at the outskirts of a large city. He has a bag slopped over his shoulder. As you touch the image, you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. Volkazar wasn't a skeleton yet, so Volkazar doesn't have that voice, because I need a break. Ah, yes, I remember this day. After, oh, fuck, it is his voice. After I had that little chat with the Fate Father, I knew I had to leave the city. Great things were in store for me, and then I left. Didn't miss anyone at all. After that, dear Daddykins probably didn't even notice I was gone. And friends, bah, never had them, never needed them. Although I suppose there was one small moment of regret when I said goodbye to my beloved pet. Dear sweet Cerever. I'm never going to remember these. And she was so very sad to see me go, the blessed little creature. I wish I had a picture of her in here somewhere. The voice stops and the picture swirls. Good, thank God. So he had a pet named Sarah. Oh man, I really should have had a notepad available. Attacked by bandits. The portraits of Volkazar. Look, this is a fucking flashback. We're not doing the voice. The portrait is of Volkazar being attacked by half a dozen bandits. He looks terrified. As you touch the painting, you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. Wow, well, this memory is embarrassing. What a disaster this was. I'd been out of the city for maybe 3 hours before I was jumped by hoodlums, and I probably would have died just there too, but as fate would have it, Namir appeared at the very last moment and saved my life. Yes, Namir, of all people. Apparently, she saw me speaking with the Fate Father after our match and followed me out of town. When I told her the Fate Father had given me a map to reach the Wish Mother, she practically demanded to come with me. And, well, she did save my life. And she was pretty awesome in our fight. So I figured, what the hell? Oh no, I just remembered. The two of us made an oath of loyalty together. We swore that nobody gets left behind. We used oath magic and everything. So cringy. But come on, I was only 18. Why stops? God, I remember when you made oath magic. Fuck. This portrait shows Volkazar. By the way, the person that made this game, let me check. Shark in Pelican Games. So, person or people. Real good job on this, by the way. There's so much depth. I thought this was just going to be like a get in there, flirt, fuck, get out, you know. But no, we've got whole background stories, the whole lot. I've got investigation skills that I need to hone. Very well done. This portrait shows Volkazar sitting next to an elven woman. Two of them are sitting around a campfire. The woman is showing Volkazar a small box. Is that a rose? As you touch the image it wraps, you hear, yep, this is a rather nice memory, I suppose. Mira and I were on our way to meet the Wish Mother. Apparently, according to the old legends, in exchange for a wish, you had to give up something for value. Namir was planning to give up a little music box. It seemed it belonged to her mother. Namir is such a sentimental person. A little too much, if you ask me. But when she opened the music box, it was a little easier to understand. The box plays The Red Rose of Spring. That's my favourite song. I'm starting to see where this is going. So I suppose I can understand a bit of sentiment here or there. I remember realising then that I hadn't brought anything to give the Wish Mother. I was really hoping that wouldn't be an issue. It turns out it sort of was. The voice stops. Hi, is that the Wish Mothers? This portrait depicts Volkazar and a tall elven woman wearing a long black robes. The two of them are standing in a cave. They're standing before a bizarre creature. Nah, totally normal. A gaping, toothy mouth is set into the cave floor. Two slimy green eye stalks rise out of the cave floor as well as you touch the painting. Well, this one is Mimir and I again. We made it to the Wish Mother after all. She seems nice. When we got there, she gave us the whole rundown, like the whole, oh, there will be a terrible price to pay for your wishes, all the usual stuff, blah, blah, blah. I wished for immortality, as planned, and Namir, she wished for her sick brother to be cured. It seemed like a real waste of a wish. My wish was way better. Although, it turns out, I did have to pay a price to pay. In exchange for immortality, the Wish Mother took my skin. I mean, nah, I like my skin. You know, it gives me constant problems and it hates me, but I like my skin. Damn Wishmar. I suppose the Fate Father did warn me, though. I lost the 3 things I value most, just like he said I would. The voice stopped and the image stops with it. Spirits of the Riviera. Depicts Volkasar standing at a riverbank. He is staring in shock at 3 pale sirens who have emerged from the water. The sirens appear to be singing at the tall elven woman. As soon as you touch the painting, it swirls. Wow, well, this memory isn't so fun. On our way back, Namir ran into a spot of trouble. When we crossed the Great River, we ran into a trio of river spirits. I deafened myself with a quick spell, but Manir was a little too slow. Those sirens cast their horrible spell on her. I hate sirens. Come to think of it, I hate Oromancy in general. It's only used by monsters and charlatans. Well, anyway, I would have left Namir behind, but oath of loyalty. The voice stops. Okay, that is all the information that we can get. Alright, prep work done. That's all the information. Now I need to try and put that into this next part. The spell fades. The library dissolves around you. God, there's so far to go. And you're face to face with a very angry Volkazar.
You! What have you done? You read my thoughts. That's cheating! You didn't read the dream diary, did you?
I totally did. What? Psh, nah. Man, nah. I totally did.
Ah! Impossible! You'll pay for that.
Jesus. Suddenly, Volkazar turns back to his friends. I forgot to do a warm-up today.
Time to say goodbye to your friends.
What? Volkazar snaps his fingers and one of the cages opens. Huh? Archmage Arbel making a saving throw. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Archmage Arbel, you rolled an actual 1. Did I kill them? Ah! No! Arbel! You watch the Archmage comes tumbling out of the cage, falling towards an open pit below. Don't forget me. Crash. Arabella, you take 36 fall damage. Is she dead? No, it's fine. She got like 3 HP left. Oh, I you guys, just the bottom of the pit. Arabella hears an enormous creature roaring in the dark. That sounded kind of frothy at the end. And I think there's something else down here too.
Of course there is. You're the appetizer for the demi-dragon. 1 down, 2 to go. And then the demi-dragon will bow to me. And then who will be next to die?
Meow. Meow, meow. 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 Oh, I'm panicking.
Already giving up with your silly little flirt attempt. I knew you didn't have to too. Now, why don't you just attack me already? And we can finish this fight like normal foes.
That gives me an idea. Fine, if that's what you want, I will attack you, Volkazar, with the most impressive, flashy, sexy attack you've ever seen. I attack Volkazar. Alright, but what will you attack him with? Now, as much as Bebop Blazing would singe this bugger, and Glam Punk Glacier would encase them in ice, they're not weak against that. However, Liquid Funk Lightning... Yeah! Volkazar jumps back, stunned by the electric shock. Bones conduct electricity? It's Wizards and Wyverns. I keep on wanting to say Warlocks. It's Wizards and Wyverns. It doesn't need to make full sense. He stares at you, mouth agape.
That form! Those bolts of lightning! I mean, okay, first of all, ow. But second of all, that was... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of impressive, because there's nothing I love more than a really fancy lightning attack, you know? I've only known one person who could wield lightning like that, so, you know, that was... Wait, what am I saying? What is your magic doing to me? What am I doing again? Oh, right, killing your friends.
Volkazar seems slightly stunned by the magic.
Double, my old friend, he's vulnerable. You got to give it to everything.
You're right, mobs! Volksar, I know you're not as cold-hearted as you appear to be.
What? You would dare to say that to me after you just witnessed me attempt to kill one of your friends?
That's right, there must be some scrap of goodness in you, because I know that you care about those in poverty. No. Buy people thoughtful gifts. No. But you are an animal lover.
Wait, what?
Before Volksar can react, I cast Pet Lover Polka. Very well. As you raise your instrument, it magically transforms from a violin into a radiant accordion. The very palace shakes at the fury of your majestic polka. Here we go! It's time to sing. Oh god. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, Volkazar. You're not quite as naughty as you think you are. You say you're never loved, you make that so clear, but you've loved your pet named... Shit. Seravir.
Gotcha! Wow, how did you know that name? The Seravir. Keep playing!
Your music builds in power and rhyme. I also know that your special pets are... Spooky Spider? Because the arachnid? Because you named yourself for her when you were a fighter. See, I was paying attention, kinda. As I finish the song, I cast Transformation on myself as a grand finale. Meow. Strangely though, Volkazar seems entranced. A single tear rolls down his skeletal face.
Oh, Seravir, how I miss you. And nobody ever turned themselves into a spider abomination before, just to impress me. I'm touched.
Oh no, that's a look, but Volkazar. That's why you picked the name Scarlet Arachnid during your fighting days, wasn't it? You named yourself after your beloved pet. And that's probably one of the reasons you want to raise the demi-dragon, isn't it? You miss having a pet.
I...
Volkazar's voice trembles slightly. Look at me, Volkazar. Look upon my visage. See the adorableness of my face, just like your dear, beloved Seravir.
Silence!
Volkazar snaps himself out of your spell.
Sure, that was cute, but it's only a paltry enchantment.
I would like to cast regeneration on my throat, please.
It can't stand up to real power like this.
The last thing you see is Volkazar raising his arms to blast you with a beam of darkness, and just as he's prepared to do so... The Wizard Master takes a bathroom break.
Cliffhanger!
How will plucky Sir Topu get out of this one? I don't know why that's turned into his voice, but it has. I suppose we'll have to see if he does. We'll return in 10 minutes. Subin's about to leave. Maybe this is a good time to ask her. Hey, Subin. Shoot. She didn't hear me. Well, she's going to the bathroom anyway. Maybe I'll get another chance after the game. Well, friends, I'm gonna hit ye old snack bar. Anyone want something to drink?
I would, thank you.
Let's go. Damn, I gotta take this call. Be right back. Come join us in the kitchen. Okay, right, I might have to take a break. Well, we have 10-minute break. Someone's in the bathroom, so I guess I can't talk to her. Who should I hang out with? Right, okay, let's see. Can I save it? Okay, so I'm going to take this opportunity to take a break myself. I don't know how much more there is to the game, so this might be a 2-episode or it might be a 1-episode thing. But If it is just a one episode thing, I hope you've been enjoying this. This is actually really fun. I hope you've been enjoying the video. If you did, then batter the subscribe button, like the video, geese your banter in the section down below. Let me know if you want the story to continue, all that jazz. And I'll catch you nuggets in the next one, and we'll see how we get on with our skeletal flirting, if that's what it can be still called. Alright, cheery bye.